Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Inside Show here on MadhouseTV.com. It is Thursday night once again. It's 8 o'clock, a little after. Actually, 5 after. We're getting there. It's, November 13th. And we have a 2014. I say that because when they rerun this thing sometime, you never know what's going to happen. I just want to say a couple of quick little things. That is, first of all, you know the theme of our show is from that little thing that I stole from borrowed from George Burns, the TV show, the movie, Oh God, You Devil, or Oh God, and that was to thank God. And I leave you with that. I'm not going to hit you over the head with anything today. I do want to say that I was a little annoyed when I was going through seeing the news and I saw this scenario where this 90-year-old man and two ministers were arrested in Florida for giving some food, actually a food line, to some people, for homeless people that were in need of food. And I was wondering, I actually shook my head about it and scratched my head about it because I couldn't believe that this actually happened. I mean, here you are giving something to someone who needs some help. So where does it stop? Does it stop with the Salvation Army giving out a coat or something, or are you giving a coat to someone in need and it was cold? So we have to take that back a little bit. You can't let that type of a thing happen. You got to be good to everybody, and you'd be surprised how good you feel once you actually help somebody in need. Little Isaiah 58, how you'll feel after you do something like that. Look it up. Anyway, with that, that's the end of that. I'm going to introduce our wonderful celebrity star tonight. She came all the way from Nassau County. Ladies and gentlemen, she's been on the show before, not mine, but on Tommy Marr's show. Karen Bella, welcome.
Thank you.
So nice to have you on here.
Thank you.
My pleasure. You are some singer.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Now, you've been playing where? When did you get started in this business?
I've been doing this since I was 9.
Me too, as a matter
Oh,
of fact.
really?
It's funny you said that. I've been in the music business since I was 9. Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I know we play the same guitars.
Celebrity Ovation, different model, but
Yeah. Yeah, it looks the same.
it's like a half sibling.
Wow. And so you started when you were 9. Go ahead.
Yes, started when I was 9. I started taking professional voice lessons, but I was singing prior to that. And then in school, I was part of the band, playing the drums, marching band, and playing piano and voice lessons. And I just kept going on and on and on, and developing over the years.
It's like we're talking about smoking or something like that being what's the word I'm looking for? You're getting hooked on something.
Yes.
Something you get hooked on is very big when it comes
An
to music.
addictive habit.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the word I was looking for. See, she followed right up. That's good. So you've played in this whole. You mentioned drums. I played drums for 13 and a half years. So
No, but I'm talking about like triangle, tambourine. So everything was separate. The bass drum separately, snare drum separately.
I actually started, believe it or not, with an accordion.
That's a difficult instrument.
Especially when you're 9 years old. You ever try to
Wow.
hold a big accordion when you're 9 years? 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what, and then I went to trumpet. I played trumpet for 4 years.
Wow, that's also a very difficult
Can't play
instrument.
it now. A lick.
Well,
But there you go.
You
But
did
enough
it
about me.
once.
It's you I want to talk about.
And it's we're hanging out.
So now you did the triangle.
Yes, I played
Big
the
success
triangle.
with the triangle, did you?
You know what? I think that I would have won a talent competition with my triangle skills.
Have you ever done a talent contest when you were a kid? That type of
Yes,
thing?
when I was younger, when I was about 12 years old. Now keep in mind, when I was a lot younger, not that I'm like 76 right now, but when I was younger, I would do talent competitions, but I still till this day I have stage fright, but it was significantly worse back then. My hands would stiffen up, my throat would close up, and I would do it, and I would face my fear, mess up greatly, but I would still do it. But inevitably I would win, over the years, even though I didn't think I was worthy of it, that was, fear and lack of self-confidence, but it's part of the building process of.
And now you say you still get nervous or anything?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, really? That's,
Oh, yeah, it's the neurotic mind that goes like, I'm going to mess up all the chords.
oh,
I'm
I
not going to
learned,
be able to sing.
I sang with the Legend Group, and we were doing the first show, first show for me with them.
Mm-hmm.
It was at this big auditorium, and there's no way I learned all these songs,
Wow.
right? But they actually thought I was like the original singer for this group.
Mm-hmm.
And as I was doing the songs, I realized that I didn't know the next line, so I just made it up. And like when you're in the shows, you can't see past like the first, second, or third row. I'm looking at the first row, and they're singing with me. And they're singing the words I'm singing, but it's not the words
Are
of the
you
song.
serious?
Just made it up. Yeah,
That is really funny.
that was with the Bob Knight Floor.
Wow, that's really funny.
So I learned right then and there. Doesn't matter.
I know Elvis, later on in the years, he would be so under the influence of something that he just didn't remember the lyrics. He would just be like, or just start singing it in Italian. And, if you just go with the flow and kind of forgive yourself ahead of time for making a mistake and understand you're a human being and just make it funny, then
Yeah.
people will actually love you even more.
And if you make a mistake and you come back and do it again and do the mistake on purpose, then it belongs there.
Didn't Billy Joel say, like, I think he said something.
No, but go ahead.
I think someone told me that he said something that if he's playing a song and he plays the wrong chord in a certain area, he does it again. Or he gives the advice of do it again in that same area so people think it belongs there.
I never heard that, and I swear to God.
That's
But
what you just said.
there you go. It's true. Now you have made since then. You've come up from 12. Now you're at least 21, and you've
At least.
well, we'll stop at 22, and then you've done some CDs.
Yes, I have a CD out on iTunes.
Do you have it with you?
I do. It's in the green room, actually, but we'll bring it back out when I perform.
All right, we'll go. We'll take a shot of it when you come back. And what's it called?
It's called Ordinary Girl. It's out on iTunes, and it's my
So
baby.
they can buy it there.
It's my baby, and
Ordinary Girl by Karen Bella, Bella.
Yes.
And I'm sorry. Go right ahead.
No, I was going to say that the recording of it is not so much of the production value. It's about being yourself.
You're doing it raw.
It's raw.
Yeah.
And we were having this conversation prior. It's just about me and my guitar, me and my piano. And, there's, of course, some vocals here and there added to certain things
Oh, my
for
guitar
flavor.
can't reach. Yes.
It's my baby. It's my creation, and it's finally out there.
And where are you going to be? What's coming up for you now?
I'm actually
Lovely
tomorrow.
people can come see you.
I'm going to be performing at the Savoy in Merrick. It's on Merrick Avenue, a little bit north of the Merrick train station. And I'm going to be performing there tomorrow at 7 p.m. till 11. It's going to be 4 hours of singing. It's going to be pretty exciting.
Wow, 4
yeah,
hours
it's
of
a
singing.
beautiful place. It's a beautiful venue.
Say it again. And do you have a contact number as well, or a website, or
The website, you can go to www.facebook.com/official Karen Bella or Karen Bella Music.
There you go. And you have a lot of stuff on YouTube as well, right?
Yes, it's youtube.com/user/kbonkbella. No, kbonk7, not kbonkbella, kbonk7.
Now
I have to memorize all these things. I mix them all up.
now you've been all over the place as well. Now you also just got back from a vacation, right? You took
Yes.
to Israel.
I was visiting family in Israel, yes.
Amazing. So is it everything you expected and more?
Well, I used to live there for 2 years, so it was just kind of coming back home. I remember that almost all my life I lived in Long Island, but even though I visited Israel over the years, when you are actually there for a longer period of time, you actually start feeling like this is my home. The food is amazing. The people are so beautiful. The country is filled with so much love. Inside the country, it's filled with so much love. Outside is another story.
Yeah.
But it was one of the greatest experiences of my life, and I made so many great friends, and I grew as a person.
You played there as well, too, right?
Yes, I performed in a couple of different venues there and open mics and met a lot of friends who are musicians. And the music scene there is out. It's like living in the village. It's out. It's growing, and they're so Americanized and inspired and influenced by American music.
I mentioned Billy Joel. I imagine Billy Joel's big here too. That guy seems to be big everywhere. No matter
Oh,
where you
of
go.
course, he's a legend. I mean, he was in the 80s. He was performing in Russia.
Yeah. I actually have that when he was doing that thing with the pipe and the sledgehammer. I don't know if you saw that. It was just
Yes.
amazing what they come up with. But I tell you what, we're gonna take a little break. When we come back, we're gonna be on the other side, and we're going to do some singing and all that, and you're gonna get to hear her. She is wonderful. Don't you go away. You stick around now. You hear? We'll be right back after these words.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidiscipline practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is one of the largest suppliers in the world and your #1 resource for top quality, affordable tattoo and piercing supplies. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply is the #1 supplier of tattoo inks in the world with more than 200 products including Mom's Ink, Philadelphia Eddie's Traditional Inks, Paolini Sacred Color Inks, and more. Technical Worldwide Tattoo Supply, your one-stop shopping destination for great service, best prices, and top quality supplies. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are undeniably distinctive. Selected for their unique, memorable flavor, Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are delivered to you in beautifully designed bottles featuring limited edition artwork. Coney Island Carlos vintage wines and premium spirits are available at affordable prices in fine restaurants, bars, and liquor stores. Or check www.coneyislandcarlo.com for availability.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is me, GMC, in the place to be, the greatest MC in history. There will never be an MC greater than me. And right about now, the only place for you to be is with the one and only Madhouse TV.
You are the man.
I am Tom Mealy for the Harrison Law Group, and I have been telling you for years that getting involved in an automobile accident is no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. If you've been involved in an accident of any kind, and you go to a law firm that says you have no case, it's simple. It's because they can't do it and they don't get it. You need to call us directly at 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
I'm Tommy Marr. I'm down in St. Bart's having a good time. A lot of people at this time, they like to go have a little cocktail. But you know what I do? I'm going to watch MadhouseTV.com. You got that right. I'm Tommy Marr. I'm down in St. Bart's having a good time. A lot of people at this time, they like to go have a little cocktail. But you know what I do? I'm going to watch MadhouseTV.com. You got that right.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. For
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a little Joe Cocker number that I get to do every now and then. So with that, if my band is ready. This actually is an interesting song. It's actually about God. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hope for. You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hope for. ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much out there. I know you're standing up and applauding and going crazy. That's enough. You can stop now. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you somebody right here. This is Ordinary Girl, and this is Karen Bella.
Hey, I had a bad day, and I can't help myself. If I feel alone and gray, but you're always there for me. You take off the stress from me every day. Someday, yeah, you'll see the best of me, but right now the rest of me is fading away, and you're always there for me. You take off the stress from me every day, yeah. So how is it going? Yeah. I hope you're feeling fine, 'cause you know how I care for you. Yeah. And if you're crying, darling, I'll send a kiss to you, even though it's miles overdue. Yeah. You're always there for me. You take off the stress from me every day.
Thank you. Once again, my name is Karen Bella. Thank you so much for tuning in. I have a couple of originals I'm going to play for you, and I'm going to play a cover song. You ladies out there definitely know this, and some of you guys out there know this too, because you know your ladies have listened to this song many times. So here we go.
No matter how hard I try, you keep pushing me aside, and I can't break through. There's no talking to you. It's so sad that you're leaving. It takes time to believe it, but after all that's said and done, you're gonna be the lonely one. Oh, do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough. No, do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough. maybe I'm too good for you. Oh, do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say I really don't think it's strong enough. No. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say I really don't think it's strong enough. And I know that I'll get through this. And I know that I am strong. I don't need you anymore. I don't need you anymore. I don't need you anymore. Ooh, baby, I love the way every day. I wanna tell you I love the way. I wanna be with you night and day. Do you believe in life after love? Ooh, I can feel something inside me say I really don't think it's strong enough. Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say I really don't think it's strong enough.
So yes, that was Cher's Belief. And that definitely gets me through hard times, let me tell you, because, you know, guys go in and out of your life. And sometimes they stay and sometimes they go. The first song I played was an original called Every Day off of my album Ordinary Girl, which is available on iTunes and CD Baby as well as Amazon.com. Just trying to get this mic to stay. Or not. Hold on. Gotta fix this. All right, we're working pretty good now. So the next song, I performed at Stony Brook Hospital at the pediatrics floor a couple of months ago, and I wrote this song especially for the children. These are children that are definitely not in the mood to smile because they're fighting terminal illnesses, and by bringing music to children every week, which is run by a very good friend of mine named Mark Klein, he brings musicians from all over Long Island to bring smiles to these children's faces. So I wrote this song especially for them, and it's called I Like.
I like candy and chocolate, put it in my pocket, eat it any time of day, then I'm okay. And everything is going my way. I like cartoons and comics, music in my wallet, play it any time of day, then I'm okay. And everything is going my way. I got a secret, I hope you can keep it. If you smile, everything'll be great. I like monkeys and puppies, ring around the rosy, and butterflies that come to stay. Then I'm okay, and everything is going my way. I got a secret, I hope you can keep it. If you smile, everything'll be great. I will not let me down, I'll make it turn around, put sunny sky where there's blue. I will not let me down, I'll make it turn around today. I like snowballs and snowmen. Look how I can throw them. And unicorns that lick my face, then I'm okay. You see, everything is going my way. I got a secret, I hope you can keep it. I got a secret, I hope you can keep it. Smile, everything'll be great.
Thank you. So, the last song for this evening, I'm going to play a song that's very special to me. It's written by John Prine, and it's called Angel from Montgomery, and we all need angels in our lives. So I hope you have an angel in your life, and have a lovely evening. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you, Dennis, and Tom, and Vicky.
I am an old woman named after my mother. An old man is another child grown old. If dreams were thunder and lightning was desire, this old house would have burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Send me a postcard from that old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a highway to go. When I was a young girl, I had me a cowboy. He wasn't much to look at. He was a free-riding man. You were such a long time, no matter how I cried. The tears, they just flow by like a broke down dance. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Send me a postcard from that old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a highway to go. There's flies in the kitchen, and I can hear them humming. I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the heck can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, and have nothing to say? Make me an angel flies from Montgomery. Send me a postcard from that old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living. It's such a highway to go.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for sticking around tonight. And don't forget, this is The Ordinary Girl. Actually, I don't think there's anything ordinary about her, but The Ordinary Girl is, you can get this on iTunes and wherever big stores are selling things. Well, hopefully this will be in stores someday. All right, I put this down, and I thank you again. I'd like to take this second to thank Tom Mealy and Vicki Mealy, our crew tonight, and that did all the sound and all the video stuff. So with that, this is where I get to honor God and country for one little last song of the evening. You're welcome to stay there if you'd like. You're telling me to move over, I gotta move over to your spot. So let's do this. Okay, am I okay now? I got the thumbs up. So all that time I was talking to you, you didn't see me. I'm only kidding. Well, anyway, thanks again for sticking around. You're watching the Insight Show here on Madhouse TV, but you already know that because you're watching it. Yeah. So with that, a little chance to honor God and country if my band is waiting. Yes, there we go. Thank you so much for staying tuned, staying in there, and hanging in with us. Yes. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans, why we're for. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we give our propers to our first responders, to our police departments and our fire departments, to all our soldiers out there defending our freedom, to the veterans who've been there and done that. I give you the greatest country in the world. Sing it out with me, home in here. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Good night, everybody. God bless. See you next week.